Hey everyone, today I didn't get any TTMs today. They've slowed down quite a bit for me. I got tons of them out there, but they're just not coming in very quick. But I did get my GMA grading order back in. I sent in 15 cards and they came back. They have a 7-day turnaround time and I got these back in 5 or 6 days. So that was awesome. But we'll go over this here. I've already looked at them. Pretty happy with everything that I got here. A couple of them were graded higher than I thought they would be, and a couple that came back a little lower than I thought. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this. So we'll start off here. First one, I got this 2010 Allen and Ginter Ken Griffey Jr. I thought it was a 9, came back a 10. So you can probably see the centering's a little bit off. I think that was his last ever card as a player. Next is a 1992 Topps Ken Griffey Jr. Came back a 10, which I thought it would be a 10. I pack pulled this one a while ago. And it went straight into a top loader. And next is the 1990 Ken Griffey Jr. Upper Deck Error card. Came back at 10. I wasn't sure if this would be a 9 or 10. I know these early 90s Upper Deck cards can be a little finicky to grade because I think this piece here, this little foil piece, but I'm very happy that that was a 10. Next one was about right. It's a 90 Bowman Griffey. Came back a 9. I think the top to bottom was the only thing wrong with this. I think it might be just a little bit off. If that wasn't what was wrong with it, then I have no idea. But happy with that. Next is a 93 Upper Deck Randy Johnson 10. I thought it would be a 9 or a 10. This one I was really happy with. I wasn't positive that it would do this well, but it did. My 93 Upper Deck Loose Collection Cal Ripken Jr. 9. These are can be a little tough to grade. Not really much anything wrong with it really. It's got a little white spot down in this corner down here, but that's about it. And here I've got the 93 Upper Deck Griffey. This is one that came back a little lower than I thought. I thought for sure this would be a 10. Maybe the top to bottom might be a little bit off. That might be it. What did it? But other than that, I can't figure out anything was wrong with this. Next one, it's a little lower grade. I've got the 99 Pacific Frank Thomas face card. Came back in 8.5, which these Pacific cards are really tough to grade, which I figured it would. I don't know how well it's going to pick this up on the camera, but these cards are terrible for chipping around the edges. Especially on the back. I got that dark blue, so you really see all the blemishes there, but I don't know, I thought it was pretty good shape, and I didn't want it to get in any worse shape, so I had that graded. This one I was kind of disappointed at, but now that it's in this case I could see it a little better. But it's 93 Upper Deck Griffey, Buhner, and Kevin Mitchell. Came back a 7. I thought it was going to be a 9 or a 10, but I can see it a lot clearer on these edges. That probably 7. I think it was probably should be a 7 or 8. Not as nice a card as I thought it was before I sent it in. Next one, this is one that surprised me a little bit, but it's 93 Upper Deck Cal Ripken Community Heroes insert. Now the front looks really good. Came back a 9. There's a back around the blue edges. You can see some minor chipping. I was a little surprised it came back a 9. But I'm happy with that. And next we got another 99 Pacific face card, Cal Ripken Jr. Once again I got an 8 because of this chipping. I'm so terrible with these cards, but I'm still happy with that 8. Next is a Community Heroes from 93 Upper Deck of Nolan Ryan. As a 8.5. Not sure if I agree with that. I think it's at least a 9. At the very least it's a 9. Could be a 10 possibly, I don't know about that. And then next is a 9. Top to bottom's a little bit off, I think. That's probably the only thing wrong with it. Next, I was pretty happy with this. I thought it was a 9. I got an 8.5. This 82 Donruss Diamond King, Nolan Ryan. The top edge is a little bit rough. I don't know if you want to see that. I think that's the only thing that bumped me down a little bit. Other than that, there's really not much anything wrong with it. And the final card, which this one I was a little surprised with. I thought it was going to be a 9. It came back at 10. It's a Nolan Ryan Then and Now hologram card out of 93 Upper Deck. It's kind of hard to see it here on camera, but you can see him pitching there, and then even behind him there's a bunch of buildings and stuff. This is a really sweet card. Probably not picking all of that up on the camera here, but it had a little bit of a white spot down in this bottom corner here. That's why I thought it was going to be a 9, but super happy with that. GMA is a really good grading service. For stuff like this that's not super valuable, things that I want in my personal collection, I'll send that off to GMA to save some money. But my more valuable stuff I'll send to SGC, and I don't know, there's a lot of things I'm considering selling, and if I do decide to sell that stuff, I'll probably just send a PSA. So hopefully it'll bring me back some more money. I'm not too keen on having PSA in my personal collection. I like SGC and I like GMA, and they're cheaper and I think they're better companies, but that's just me personally. But that's what I got in today, and thanks for watching. Peace. Oh, I guess before I go, I did want to talk a little bit more. For anyone interested, GMA is super easy to deal with. You get on their website. If you want to submit, you just print a form, or you download it and then you print it, and it's just a blank form, and you write in by hand what cards you're sending in and how much it's going to cost. You got to calculate your own bill and your shipping, but no tax. You don't pay tax, which is great. And then you just slip it in your package and send it to them, and they email you as soon as you get it. And literally with 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours, they're sending it back to you. Like I said, they're guaranteed 7-day turnaround time. Whether you send them 1 card or 200 cards, you're getting it back within 7 days. Like I said, I think I already said it, I got these back in 5 to 6 days, which is awesome for anyone on a budget who wants to get some cards graded. I highly recommend GMA. I'm very happy with this service. Now I'm done with the video. Thanks for watching. Peace.